English for Work, Justification. The socio-cognitive resource of language and communication aims for students to develop communication skills that can be applied in any work field progressively so that they can complement their higher education studies or when entering the workforce, depending on their priorities. In this sense, the purpose of English for Work training is to develop the 4 communicative language skills in students, such as reading and listening comprehension, as well as oral and written expression, through optimal communication strategies, techniques, or activities that lead to the development of relevant activities according to the context in which they wish to apply them. That is, in higher education studies or work field. It is intended that upon completing this training, students will be competent in working efficiently in collaborative teams, using soft skills, preparing a curriculum vitae, creating a personal life plan, and projecting their professional goals, and communicating effectively and confidently in various formal and informal work situations, orally. In the current 21st century, for reasons of professional advancement, it is necessary for teaching staff and students to have the ability to learn anywhere using linguistic diversity, that is, the English language. This need is met by enhancing job opportunities both locally and internationally. The subject is integrated from the 3rd semester, addressing topics on sources of motivation and the development of their full attention in a work context. The assertive and empathetic use of the English language in work environments, considering cultural diversity, digital skills necessary in the professional field will also be developed. Students are prepared through face-to-face classes, language laboratory practices, and independent work hours, which helps in their daily and professional life. In the 4th semester, it is expected to subsequently conclude with a practice in the previous processes during and after submitting a job application in another semester. Graduate profile uses grammatical and syntactic structures in English that allow the understanding and interpretation of everyday messages in various work functions, communicating assertively and empathetically. Recognizes characteristics, types, benefits, and challenges of cultural diversity in work environments, demonstrating social awareness of situations in their environment. Applies the generated technical skills required to perform various professions and/or occupations, simulating conversations in English in different work roles, and communicating assertively and empathetically. Plans a collaborative project with multicultural characteristics showing proactive behavior for the benefit of society and the environment. Defines jobs and the responsibilities they entail, as well as the description and classification of documents using various appropriate grammatical strategies, privileging dialogue for the construction of knowledge. Uses basic mindfulness techniques to activate their sources of motivation and direct these towards developing their capacity for full attention and reducing stress. Understands and writes oral and written texts, taking into account the grammatical and spelling rules that support the English language, actively listening to the group and producing fluently in the language. Develop skills to write formal documents, express ideas clearly, and use appropriate body language during simulated interviews, strengthening their ability to convey messages professionally.